For recent attack which just happened for inside Plateau State, about 20 people now it be say they don't kill, and including some will be soldiers and vigilantes. Now don't die for inside Plateau State. But in the midst of all of this death, Plateau State will be the state of origin of former head of state Oga Yakubu Gowon. He go visit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today for inside Asarok, where in the hail Tinubu always say Tinubu is doing his best. Even when they ask him questions, say on what side do you think he needs improvement? He said he's doing his best everywhere. Oh, everywhere he did doing best. Some people say, excuse me, is that what you're saying? With your people where they die almost daily, and the most you can say with after an opportunity to meet the president, that to say the president did do very well. Wow, that may few of the things Ebisa will tell you. That's notwithstanding. The president, after I will say media, mainstream media, people are not talking well. The president today hosted the media. So he hosts media team, the media executives, them, the owners and the bigwigs of media industry today. And guess what he told them? He was like, make gonna not bombard me alone. No, if they attack me, make gonna attack others too. Local government, state, they collect money, make gonna attack all of us. Okay. Well, welcome to the show. This is not updated precious. Another beautiful day to bring an update of all the things where they share for inside the country. It always sweet my belly to bring an update of all the G's them for inside the country. Welcome, 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 welcome. Today in a beautiful day, Saturday, the 14th day of March 2025. Oh yeah. As it is the tradition, make a quickly go give an update of things and when they happen quickly. I will cut the headlines and short so that we'll begin enter inside the matter them one by one because a lot of things them they will be say I would like me to put my for talk inside. I know we could make just take her like that and I will get to give on a small preamble first. So following all the headlines and really sharply. Two different candidates declared PDP chairman at Taraba Congress. So the crisis for PDP never end. Imo health workers threatening to embark on indefinite strike over welfare neglect. Why wanna go on indefinite strike? On a city boy movement for that state, as a thing use hot. People they cry, they pray for Tinubu for Imo State. I will vote for you. Oh my God, for giving me freezer for my business. I will vote for you. We not think of, waiting happen to the economy. How it be safe to say the person rule well and in rule impact well on the economy. Say if we don't even need freezer, we person dash you. If you don't get maybe better business or your business will feel move forward well for you to buy your own freezer, we'll not think like that. Oh, by the way, and the governor of Imo State is also an APC governor. So why health workers gonna complain for Imo State? Well, let's go. They are professionals, not beggars. IGPDC reveals agenda for Nigerian journalists. ADC releases 2026 Nationwide Congress National Convention timetable. Tinubu is doing his best for Nigeria, doing very well. Yakubu Gowon, 90 talk this one. Benue, PDP chieftain escapes assassination attempt. Car set ablaze hours after appointment. Hours after the appointment. Niger, NTA reporter assaulted by Governor Bagu's security operatives, then beat him. Shege Bansa. If you see the guy body, you go wonder what he do. Now him be the real bandits. Why did they beat him like that? 3 ex-governors set up technical committee to reposition Abia State and remove it from Alex Oti hand. Say they go come out Abia State for Alex Oti hand. Nothing but the 3 ex-governors, Ojo Zokalo, T.A. Oji, and Okeze Igbazo. So all of them don't come together. Say they must come out Abia for Alex Oti hand. They go reposition Abia. Now people say, excuse me. How Abia they positioned before one on a day there? Abia State people go sit down watching now. For waiting they say they enjoy now, make gonna go reposition them back to waiting a bit on a keep them before. That's now waiting people they ask. So let's move on to other issues. Terrorists kill 20 security operators in Plateau ambush. So 20 security operatives, 20 for Plateau State, 9 die. An attack where Ibise supposed to make Yakubu Gowon angry enough before Ibise go visit Tinubu today for Asarok. And to use talk to President Tinubu, okay, how far now? My people they die, waiting they happen. Guess what? He says the president is doing very well. I'm coming up, we'll examine that his speech. Trump says many countries will send warships to keep Strait of Hormuz open amid war with Iran. All right. Our children are suffering in the bush. It will not be well with you. Soldiers' mother weeps. Blast Tinubu government over neglect. If you hear this woman's, you'd almost cry. Now, Governor Alex Oti seals $200 million palm oil deal with Presco PLC, targets 5,000 jobs and boosts Abia's GDP. Terrorists killed 20 security personnel, including vigilantes and senior military officers during Plateau attack. And Gowon says our president is doing what? Oh, Jallo, who attacked American university, had ties with terrorists in Nigeria. Remember the American university where there's a person enter inside school, begin shoot sporadically. They said the person who shoots that shooting didn't get ties with ISIS for Nigeria. When they talked this one, US Congressman Riley Moore, they revealed this one as they condemn early release of culprits. All right. And then moving on, my hope is to create better environment for teaching learning. Peter Obi donates 10 million naira to Western Academy in Anambra State. Moving on, APC should change party logo from broom to casket. Peter Aka blasts Tinubu government over hike in petrol, electricity prices, and of course security issues in Nigeria. There is, there was an attack. I mean, there was a raid in Imo State day before yesterday, where military talk say them scatter IPOB camp and they see improvised devices. Well, people are now saying that Nigerian army has been caught lying, as the improvised evidence have shown that the improvised explosive devices that they said they found in Imo State were exact pictures of the ones they had posted once for Oyo and Lagos State. Why they say they see for Imo State? That's now waiting people they talk about. But we'll look at it later on. So I just stopped to quickly put that up here. We'll look at it later on. Okay, what do we have here now? Okay, Kebbi government suspends teacher for 3 months after rejecting 1 mudu of maize. How dare you reject our maize? Rejecting 1 mudu of maize, millet, Ramadan palliative, criticizing bad governance. So they give a millet and maize as Ramadan palliative. You reject them, saying you need to do. Now they say why good do? Why good do? You see, you say bad governance, then they don't come out for school. So you cannot be rejecting our things. Like it's by force, so you must chop it. Rice sharing is APC's solution to every crisis in Nigeria. Malan Jibber knocks Tinubu's government as well as other social media users. This is direct attack on truth. P2B blast National Assembly over Electoral Act amendment that shields forgery and falsification. And then Kogi Primary School lies in ruin. Pupils endure mud classrooms, demand Governor Ududu's attention. Shawari lambast Minister Wike for ignoring FCT doctors, teachers, building luxurious duplexes for judges. So wait, doctors they go on strike since they tell you say you never fit just small welfare every day they act of, but they build luxurious duplexes. So money day to do them. On just choose to do the money, use the money the one I want to. It's not like Nigeria is actually poor, but it's actually the priority and be the problem, and the people never know they ever be the priority, right? Nigeria Army confirms Boko Haram assault on strategic northeast military locations. All of these attacks will only happen and the killings. African Union reaffirms support for Palestinian rights, cautions Israel over illegal decisions. And Tinubu's power drunk minister Devumahi, according to the headline, orders detention of 5 men in Abakiliki prison since 2025. And let's see what we have here again. Suspected terrorists kill 15 villagers during harvesting in Benue community. Well, all of these and more issues is what we'll look at today. And I'd like to say a good welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us once more. And it's only going to be normal for us to take up the conversation one at a time as a BC if it happen. Now, if we don't start with the one we get to do with lives of human being, I don't know what we will start from. So we hear that no fewer than 20 security personnel and local vigilante were killed when heavily armed terrorists ambushed a patrol team in the Garga area of Kanam local government area of Plateau State. Now, the tragic incident occurred around 4 p.m. yesterday evening, Friday, when a combined team of military personnel and vigilantes traveling in 2 vehicles on routine patrol across Garga, Kiaram, Yambao, and neighboring communities came under heavy fire near Wanka. Now, according to a press statement issued today, Saturday, by Kanam Development Association, KADA, about 12 security personnel, including 2 senior military officers, lost their lives in the fierce gun battle, while 8 vigilante members who joined forces to defend their communities also paid the ultimate price. While some terrorists were reportedly neutralized during the exchange, the attackers later stormed Kiaram community, looting property worth millions of naira and rustling a large number of cattle from innocent residents. Now, the Kanam group described the attack as part of prolonged wave of security that has plagued the border communities, linking Plateau with Taraba and Bauchi states. For over 3 years, or 3 to 4 years now, they've been facing this issue. Now, the association highlights recurring incidents of terrorism, cattle rustling, kidnapping, and property destruction despite repeated appeals to authority. But in the midst of all of this, former head of state Yakubu Gowon today paid a visit to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Aso Rock. And there he lauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, describing him as doing his best and being, in fact, make a good plan for now. You know, so they say, lizard, we one person see here, now python they become. So you go good, make a plan for them, make on a seal. Take a look.
Mr. President. Good afternoon. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. Well done.
Okay, thank you.
Fine, thank you very much. I came to see him and to thank him for all the good work that he is doing for the country. We had a look at all the good work that the president is doing, and the progress that Nigeria is making economically and otherwise.
What areas do you want him to improve on as it goes on?
Isn't he doing the best he can all round? So there is no particular place. Every other area.
I don't know if you heard that. Let's repeat it again. He said, isn't he doing the best he can all round? So there is no particular area where you go want him to concentrate on, because the president, they do him best all round. So if Yakubu Gowon was to lead Nigeria again, he would lead Nigeria exactly how President Tinubu is leading Nigeria. Is that what he's saying? I said, kindly take a listen to this again, please. Take a listen.
The best he can.
What areas do you want him to improve on as it goes on?
Isn't he doing the best he can all round? So there is no particular place. Every other area, political, economic, social, etc. Well, and of course, the major problem that we have today, the security in the area, and all, he's doing everything to deal with those for the good of, for the good of all Nigeria. So there is no particular place. He's got to look after the interests of Nigeria in all areas. And I'm happy about that.
Figure of peace in Nigeria. People know you as a voice of peace, talking to people. What do you tell Nigerians in view of that recent situation we have in the country?
Well, if I say that the problem that is happening today, it is only the government today, that's Mr. President, that can really deal with it, and he is dealing with it the best he can without creating any problem for Nigeria and for and for the country.
Thank you.
So I can assure you, I cannot say anything on that. The government is handling it the best it can to ensure that Nigeria, in the end, achieve the peace that it that it deserves, that it requires and it deserves. Deal with it, and he is dealing with it the best he can without creating any problem for Nigeria and for.
I bet no vex. What does it mean that he's handling it the best way he can without creating any problem for Nigeria? Like there's something the former statesman know, or the statesman knows that we do not know. Let me take that again.
The government today, that's Mr. President, that can really deal with it, and he is dealing with it the best he can without creating any problem for Nigeria and for and for the country.
Thank you.
So I can assure you, I cannot say anything on that. The government is handling it the best it can to ensure that Nigeria, in the end, achieve the peace that it that it deserves, that it requires and it deserves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much indeed. And also, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. So I wish I could say so much, but I mean, I'll be opening the phone line so that anybody can just put in their thoughts. What does he mean by the president doing the best he can to not to put the country into problems? These are questions we ABC people they ask, and waiting make me say make I just real equal. Waiting he mean by that, and waiting he mean by some of the things and we say in talk that the president is doing the best he can. So this is the best way we can handle this country at the moment. So there's no better way the country can presently be governed, if not the way our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to govern the country. Is that correct? Well, a lot of people are not talking about the insecurity and perhaps handling the country the best way possible. An elderly woman, I woke up this morning to a video of this elderly woman. They say she be ex-soldier, well, a retired soldier wife, and then her son too, a soldier. It's only somebody who is mean and inhumane that would watch this video without feeling sympathy for the woman, because she was practically all crying about the state of insecurity, especially the way our soldiers they die, the way the soldiers in they die. She talked about it that when her husband was a soldier, it wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad at all. Waiting happened. How did we get it this bad? Take a listen to her.
Please, leaders of Nigerians, we are begging you people, our children are in the bush. I tell my son, if he no fit come back home, God will feed us. My husband do army work, 36 years. 36 years. They never encountered this thing. But small children are suffering in the bush. Now take our children, they make money. Nigeria leaders, it will never better for you people. It will never better for you people. I tell my son, if you no fit to come back home, no be by force. Make I even see is my son dead body. Nigeria leaders, Nigeria governments, please do something about our children that are in the bush. Please, I'm an old soldier wife. My son joined army. He there inside bush crying with red tears. Please, Nigeria, we are begging you people, make na no live. Make na no live. Our children die every day. Please, and please, make na help our children. They are suffering in the bush. Now they sell our children, they make money, and then they are dying in the bush. Oh God, the God of revengeance. Revenge for our children. Revenge. I'm speaking this thing with heartbreak to see a soldier crying like this. God, where are you? God of revengeance, please rise. Arise. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. My husband do 36 years for this army, but still, till today, in remaining money, they not pay for and say if they pay, soldier go useless the money, they give her half of the money. See, today, my husband money still there hang in their hands. God of revengeance, the God of widows, will stand for me, he will stand for my pikin in the bush. Nigeria government, it will never better for you people. It will never better for you people. It will never better for you people. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me.
This is so sad. This is so sad. Yeah, it will only take a heartless soul to watch this woman and hear her and not feel anything in their blood. This is so sad. The way we our army officers they die. I mean, a couple of them don't come out few days. They tell us how their fellow officers they die. And the worst part is anybody will come out, can't talk. They go keep the person to keep quiet. Somebody talked the other time. What did we do? We heard that the person is under suspension. They arrest them. Others are coming out to talk, and what are we hearing? Meanwhile, the people where they cause the thing, see the kind of sophisticated rifle where they use.
You see the baggers, they really mean to dislodge us, but God passed there. Say, what is
See the kind of how do they have these things come in? In fact, the other day I would have shown you that video. The other day they made a video. ISWAP made a video of military ammunitions and where they after they kill all the soldiers that they kill in recent times and all the ammunition where they gather from them. They made a video of it, parading both vehicles, guns, everything where they collect from a military hand, parading all of them. So it's like there is no help coming from anywhere. Any military person will come out, come talk, problem. It is not an offense and a criminal offense to actually complain about your plight in Nigeria. Next thing, they will carry them, they will lock them up. This young man who came out to talk about it some time ago, we hear that he's in detention and he's still held to today. Others are coming to talk. But listen to him. I mean, I played this earlier.
Please, I have a very important message for Nigeria. Me, the way I dey lose my colleagues is getting to things where we say, it dey comot tears for me, for my eye, day by day. In this country, we have 36 governors. We have like senator 109 senators. We get even the minister, we have like almost 60. We have House of Representatives, chairman of local government, 774. Let each one of them bring their son to join the Nigerian army. May they join the Nigerian army, not even the officer cadre. May they join the other rank. The other rank in Nigeria army. Let each of all those governors, or the senator, all those ministers, let them bring their son. May they bring them, may they join Nigeria army other rank. So that they can come and witness what we will not get people, what will they witness? Every day by day, this killing is too much. Person they lost, so we go lost our colleagues ambush. You go lost colleagues, you go cry tire. Who know who is next?
The number of Nigerian
Hello.
sad. So this particular young man right now, they say after him, I think he was serving somewhere in Borno State, immediately he made this video. They carry him, they refused him access to his family, and I mean he's kept him communicated. They took him to Abuja, and he's been under detention. Even though some civil society organizations, human rights people don't they ask me to release him. I can't tell if he's been released till now. But his offense is for making this video. How dare he complain? He's not supposed to complain. Whether military they die you, they need to die you. Maybe they're just supposed to die the death and not talk because they swore an oath to protect the country. So his only offense why he's held till today and not in communication with his family, it's because he made this video that they're dying. But did he lie? In the past 1 week, I did tell you that we've lost about 100 soldiers, according to records. Now, you don't get it. Human beings, 100. If Oga Minister of Defense, they tell us, say, oh, we're actually attacking them squarely and all that, how many of these people we don't kill? Because I want to believe that for us to lose about 100 soldiers, and now we didn't win the war, that means it's supposed to kill like 2,000 of them. So that means for 100 soldiers to die, over 2,000 to 5,000 of their own go don't die. If they die about 5,000, I beg how many they die again? They die 50 million. Oh, no, if we finish them. and we're going to make us to continue to lose people like this in this number. In fact, some of them are even thinking that there may be more to this. And that's why they're thinking that, let me play another video of another soldier.
And gentlemen of the Nigerian Armed Forces, please make una stand up, arise. Something fishy is going down deeply. We will not know. May them let us know. If not to drop the color for them, we'll drop and we'll go back, go carry cutlass, protect our family. They still need us for our house. They love us. Nobody say person no need us, go just carry us. They count money for in pocket only. Why in children they abroad they go school. Our family carry una children come put to. When I carry una children come put for this work, make them do me. I don't tire. We're waiting now. They keep us. They keep us. They keep us. I know they fit talk. Now stone will be. I've been a firewood. I been now because they never touch una children. No, I go reach now. I go touch una now. I go touch now. You go this stage where everybody go stand up fight for himself. I come outside tell una this one boldly. Make everybody ready to fight Kala for himself. Everybody ready to fight Kala for yourself and fight. I cannot save the country anymore. I know if we save the nation again. Yeah, I don't even think whether we get president. Is our president alive? Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please, what is happening now? They are killing the Nigerian soldiers. I even say you dey see so, you dey see the killing so, you dey see what happen for your country. They kill you, they travel. You get patience, you get conscience so. I'm go touch you, I'm go reach you. Continue to the do am. Continue. No be the vote is good, baby. No wahala. Continue. We are good. No months.
All right. So now this particular kind of thing that really happen for inside the country, now go on to see President Tinubu, they try and best Abi. So with this complaint, this wailing by our military, we're supposed to protect us. Now go on talk, say, oh, the president is doing his best. He's trying. He's doing the best he can do. Another military officer also.
We are losing our men every day. Kidnapper, soldier, bandit, soldier, Boko Haram, soldier. Ah, God. Now you be our only savior. The oath will take. Moku no for it.
I imagine the pain in that mama's voice when she was saying that her son is in the bush, he's crying, he no fit come out. So even if you say you won't even escape, leave the army, they do again. To escape from where you dey, save her life, no problem. To escape her life, save go be problem. She dey even pray, may she see the son alive. Okay, even if he die, may them bring the body for her, may she see the body. I would think she did pray for me that. She did complain that is not even the way her husband served. Not the way even they when they serve. And husband gratuity since he work finish. Oh, tell me why people will agree join the army. Because husband gratuity, pension and they need to pay. God, I beg you. So with all this risk where they take, yet they are not paid their waiting they're supposed to pay them. But guess what? If a politician just serve for 4 years, in severance benefits like this, you no go fit counter. How do we prosper as a country like this? Well, talking about the functionality of the work of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and what I did, when I come across this interview for inside Arise Television, when Augusta Mamadi Bidi explains, see what some people may think that the president is not doing well, especially the National Security Advisor, because now he's supposed to advise the president well as he gets to do with the security. While others they talk say, oh, made sack Oganu Ribadu, he's not doing well, he's not done well, he's not advising the president well, the insecurity don't do worse, things don't de escalated and all that. Why others would they complain about that one like that? Some people, Augusta Mamadi, they say, do you know the mandate the president gives to him? Because the president, who would he see? The look of things, he prefers politics. That is, he prefers politics and to talk about things politically, to look at the political picture of things more than the actual work. So who knows? Maybe as Nuhu Ribadu, they play the politics, he did better for president because he feels that he's actually doing the work that he sent him to do. So whether or not there is results in terms of saving lives, to touch the president like that, because for the one way damn important, I say that one way get to do with politics, they covered, and that's the most important thing. Well, that's the way he is interpreting it. And people are saying that, wait, should we prioritize politics against the welfare of Nigeria as well? Take a listen to some of Madi in that interview.
Well, I think there are 2 points here. Initially, you talked about why is the National Security Advisor still being held down. And the question is, the job is asked to do. You see, we assume that presidents or anybody who appoints somebody really wants them to perform a particular task. It might be that what the president cares for him is delivering, politics, optics, whatever it is. And so the point I make is that
The human lives are
don't
involved
always
there.
assume that the president is going to do a performance management assessment of his staff based on what we would assume would be the job description. So a national security advisor who continues to lose men and officers, whose rhetoric suggests that he's more politicizing security than dealing with security, would be off key. But for a president whose focus is politics and using security management, everything has to be politicized for political capital, that guy is doing a great job. And that gets back to the issue of what do we do, kill the criminals or buy out safety for our children. So what the government has been doing is to minimize possibilities of failure. So what we do is, the outcry is that 200 children are in captivity. We pay them, or we pay off, get them out, or we do whatever we do to get them out. Deal with the problem in the short term, kick the can down the road, minimize immediate problem, maximize political output, then never solve the problem. So,
the way you're capturing this thing,
that's
would like to repeat it.
That's how it is.
Maximize political.
You minimize political bad outcome now, so nobody gets to the kids at home. Maximize short-term political gain, and then in the future, there's no strategic idea about solving the problem because you can't solve it. So you manage incompetence by focusing on the optics and minimizing outcry. So if you have 112 children in subsidy in captivity, the parents are crying. Let's pay off 1 billion or 2 billion, 3 billion, and get them home.
All right.
And then we feed into the dragon, which is terrorism. They get more arms and they fight next time. But at least we have headed off the political.
Let me explain. So what Sam Amadi is trying to say here is that the president prioritizes to handle things politically. In case you understand, not understand, what's in the talk here. For instance, the St. Mary's children will be said and kidnapped, right? Now, that one still raise a lot of wahala. International community, they talk and make a lot of wave. People, media, they talk about them. They never still release them. As they talk right now, the Woro community will be say the attack for Kwara State, where they kill over 170 people. Remember that about 176 members of their village still there for the hand of those kind of bandits or terrorists. 176, mostly all women and children. No men. The men, they killed them. The women and children still there for the hand of the captives. But that's aside. What Sam Amadi is saying that when waiting the president will, so because I don't make noise too much, the media don't need to talk about them. And they're possible for me to just kill these terrorists and go there, go attack them, collect these children. So what do? Make I carry a few billions waste. I pay them 1 or 2 billion naira, make them release the girls them so that the media go die dance more. When I go die the noise. But what that has done is that it has empowered the terrorists. They go buy more arms, they go defama, they go consolidate more. So what we're doing is to handle things politically, thinking that, okay, since noise is causing, talking about the media, since people are making noise in the media about the situation, let me just, cushion the effect of the media. You guys should be coming down small. It's not like that, be coming down. So once we can handle the matter, okay. And that's fine. So that the media will calm down, they will find another matter. We know how to move on in this country. Small time we don't move on, face another issue. And that's why most of this issue we get to do with lives for Nigeria. I like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about it. It's important to talk about it because it's about life. Now, you do not know who is next. These people, where they die in their numbers. Now, people, mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, relative, they are related to someone. And there are people who feel pained that these people have died. Is it because he never reached my turn, saying I may never die, or people that around me never die? Now me cannot go talk about them because we move on so easily. They like say we need to prioritize life. We not pay importance to life. We not look like saying anything until it touch us, until it reach our turn. Now go realize say, so they say dead body when you carry people, we carry other people dead body. They like saying a firewood. Now when you carry your own dead body, go and say now death be this, they pay no. So for people who haven't lost loved ones through these attacks, or who haven't had close people to them who's lost loved ones, through these attacks, they don't understand the pain and the need to talk about this and the need to secure Nigeria. The only thing we ask for is that Nigeria be secured and properly governed. Make we no dey like Banana Republic, we be like say we no get direction and we no get governance. How can we have criminal elements, non-state actors come into our country, Some say they're from our country. Some say they know be our country people. Some say they be our brothers. But whatever they are, whoever they are, even if they're your own picking, they thief every time. You know, go reach time where you cast and bind the demon of stealing from your picking. You know, go reach time where you go do away with that picking. People disown their children for committing all sorts of crimes. So is it not time we did that too in Nigeria? That we say enough is enough of these killings. So if we're not talking about it, it is people who are dying. Now, the president hosted the media today, where he did talk a lot about the media, hosted the media bosses, the owners of Arise, the owners of channels, the MDs of News Central, and all those big media houses. One that they say they are not reporting these things, they're not talking. He hosts them today. Yeah, make you hear what he tell them. And so that when next when you're not hearing reports, you're not be coming to me. Precious, what's wrong with mainstream media? Listen to his little. This is an excerpt of the conversation of the president with the media. I don't cover the full things we say he talked with the media, just an excerpt, so you can see most of the media practitioners, most of the leading radio, television, print media houses, all of them been there, as well as the minister, honorable minister for information, Ididia. The owners of most of these media platforms, the ones with the owners and no fee come, of course, you can see buy on another. So the ones with the media people no fee come directly, they sent, of course, their MDs to represent them.
Nigeria was teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. But having asked for the job and getting it, I can look back, other than make corrections as I move along. Save the nation, bring it back from the brinks. Today, I can stand proudly before you that we are back from that brinks.
Wow. So, go good make I no explain. So, say the country being moved towards bankruptcy, and there is no other way, or there was no other way than for him to save the country, and then he saved the country from the brinks. He come out and from that place, for the almost collapse, he come wake him up, and he is assuring us now that Nigeria is out of comatose. That is, we don't come out from that disaster. Is that the reality of Nigerians? The reason I had to play this is because, first of all, he hosted Oga Yakubu Gowon, and then they saw and all that, and Yakubu Gowon spoke to him, and with the way Yakubu Gowon spoke and the way he sounds too, people they talk say, what will be the reality of waiting people they tell President Tinubu? Because the information when they get and the feedback when they get, they very important, especially on how you will handle the rest of issues where Nigerians get. If you get information or feel like say, Nigerians are suffering, or your policies need to work, I'm sure he will do better. But are people telling him the truth that he can assure us now that Nigeria is out of the brinks? Let's continue to listen.
Bring it back from the brinks. Today, I can stand proudly before you that we are back from that brinks. Can you imagine a nation that is owing the airline for reimbursement of their tickets and galloping exchange rates, galloping inflation? Yes, I accept the asset and liability of my predecessor because I asked for the job and it was given to me, right? So I have to do it.
All right. So this now for a lot of people when they talk, say, oh, the president, they unaware of some of the things when they happen. Maybe he doesn't know how some of his ministers or people handling the economy, or some people it's obvious that the president knows exactly what he is doing.
We've opened up the principle of federalism to the extent that, okay, local government are now getting their money, but how they use it is in your hand. So don't bombard me alone. Look to the local government too. And equally, the subnational, enjoy the freedom. Today, there is no state that is borrowing to pay salaries of employees. Yes, we can complain it's not enough. We can complain we are not where we should be. But we have to manage what we have to sustain today, survive tomorrow, and make progress.
All right. Okay, so part of the things we be say talk for inside this media pally or whatever it was he had with was it a pally because nobody spoke apart from him. He did also
at no time, not once.
He also did say that Nigerians should not, that why you be saying that they attack them, they also attack the local government and the states because the money they go around.
Has the president ever called me to say, go and do this or go and do that? It's a product of press freedom himself, and he has told me several times that we will not in any way, form or shape gag, stifle the press, or stand in the way of press freedom or freedom of expression. But we must know, my colleagues, that this freedom that we all enjoy also comes with enormous responsibility. You cannot take away freedom and throw away the responsibility that comes with it. Therefore, all of us at this point must come together to fight the menace of fake news, misinformation, and disinformation.
All right, so I just thought to call attention to this, the media pally and all that. So sometimes midway, just to keep us abreast of what's going on in the country. But let's move on to other issues very quickly. Let's see a few things that we'll have to look at in the country. Okay, I told you that ADC has released 2026 National Congress National Convention timetable, and people say, okay, now they break for now. I hope you guys would ensure no litigation, no court case wahala after this in a national convention, so that everything could go well. And then I did tell you that a technical committee comprising legislators and appointees who served in the administration of Orji Uzokalo, Theodore Orji, and Okezie Igbazo. So they don't come together because these governors, remember, they had met sometime and they had said that no matter what happens, within the name Alex Otti gets to go. So they don't come together to work and charter a pathway to make sure, say, them fulfill that promise. So, they came up with a draft, a blueprint for the development and repositioning of Abia State. And people are saying that we are on a day since when I reposition and do all the things on a one do since. Why did you have to wait till you left position? When they don't come out on a pension for a head, now I remember, see, on a one reposition the state. Now, the committee is headed by Anthony Agbazwere, the former chief of staff to the immediate past governor of Abia State, Okezie Igbazo. Inaugurating the committee in Umuahia today, Saturday, former governor of the state, Orji Uzokalo, said the members were drawn from a larger committee appointed on January 9, 2026, during previous meetings held at the residence of former Governor Theodore Orji. Now, he said that the inauguration was done with the mandates of the three governors who ruled the state from 1999 to 2023, himself, Theodore Orji, and of course, Okezie Igbazo, as well as the appointees or their appointees or the ex-appointees and former legislators. Now, Carlo, who said that the three former governors, ex-legislators, and appointees were out to reposition the state for greater progress, noted that it was wrong for anyone to rubbish the achievements of former Abia leaders in the development of the state. So he feels like Alex Otti is rubbishing their achievements and making it look like he's been the only one who's done something. He added that the development blueprint blueprint, when ready, would be studied by the former governors and handed over to whoever emerges as the 2027 governorship candidate in the Abia State 2027 polls for the state's Congress. Okay. Well, he said quite a lot of stuff, sir. I don't want to bore you with all those that he said. However, there are another group of people who don't come out to counter waiting they get to talk. We can listen to this group of people.
Okay, what I come now, let's address.
Yes. The call to bar enrollment of Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu as legal practitioner of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. You will agree with me also that it has become a matter of public interest that Right Honorable Okezie Kalu should come out clean on his certification. While we are not imputing any sin on his status as a lawyer, while we are not imputing any sin on his status as a ranking member of the National Assembly, we are also very concerned that there are discrepancies in his certification. And we don't want to leave it at the level of speculation. We want clarity. And that is why we came here today to submit a formal petition to the Legal Disciplinary Committee, Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee. And this petition was rejected on grounds of due process. They have given us a series of forms. You can see this is the form that we have to fill to be able to achieve our submission purpose. And so I want to inform you that we are not resting on our house. Remember, we had given the honorable member 72 hours to step aside so that due diligence and due process can be followed in clearing him of this saga. But not having done that, we thought it wise that for us to first barricade the National Assembly to achieve our aim will not be very necessary. And we decided to come to the committee itself, which is responsible for the for disciplining lawyers, erring lawyers in that instance. We're expecting that this matter will be treated with urgency because we understand that there are other people who have also petitioned the committee. And so it is only expedient that the committee should do the needful. This is not a matter that will be swept under the carpet for their information. We are ready to go full swing on this matter. We are ready to exhaust all the resources within our reach. We are ready to ensure that the right thing is done at this point in time. The only thing that will save this situation is that if today, maybe immediately, if Right Honorable Benjamin Okezekalu can come out and show to Nigerians, produce his certifications in both NYC and the Nigerian Law School to clear himself of this mess, because we cannot continue on this scale. This scandal is not good for our national progress. It's not good for our leadership recruitment process. And the National Assembly is not a place that should tolerate people who have discrepancies in their certification. It is on that note that we deem it necessary to, we'll fill this form, we'll fill it, we'll follow due process, because we are people of due process. We will not ambush the law, we will not take advantage of the process. All we will do is to follow due process and ensure that the right thing is done. It is on this note that we consider it very important to address you on the matter and the prevailing issues accordingly. Thank you and God bless.
All right. So this group of people actually, contrary to what I just said, were people who had announced that they were going to pursue the certification of Oga number 6 man on our brothers Benjamin Kano. And remember that they had written, and I think the legal counsel, one of those legal bodies, they don't come out their write-up, say their appeal, who could get any work we could do. So he's trying to explain to him, by the way, these other people are also resolute to ensure that income for inside that office, because they feel like there are discrepancies there for inside the certification in NYC certificate, in call to bar letter. That is how you use graduate from law school. Show us what's be the evidence where you graduate from law school. Now remember that Benjamin Kano, they worked together with his brother Ojo Kano, and of course the other 3 governors who will come out, Alex Oti, for inside government, for inside the state. So people they talk saying, how is it that now people are saying that it's not surprising that we had to even remove falsification of results and perjury and all of that as grounds to use dispute or contest the outcome of an election? Because if almost everybody waiting for those places get one comma or the other for inside the certification, then what are we talking about? Are we surprised that it's been pulled off? Like, go fit contest person election result outcome because of say, oh, in use fake results. But the worst part of this now, the precedents will be set for the future generation. That's one. And secondly, for me, how this one will place us for the eye of the world. Is it that the world is not seeing that fake result, forgery, perjury, and all of those no be a problem for us in Nigeria again? And if this not be problem for us, how then go take see people who go school for Nigeria? How then go take see us? Is it because most of their children they study abroad anyway, so them no go they affected? Then how about we, where our own children they study for Nigeria here? How about the poor people children? So that means all of their certifications go just they go look your certification one kind eye because of the activities of your politicians. So this is now a few concerns where BC people get. And how long do we continue like this? How is it that we see bad and call it good and see good? for this day and time, we go kuro open our eyes to this kind of issue. But let's go back again to a few things we get to do with insecurity, then we'll come back to politics. As the United States lawmaker Riley Moore has revealed that Bello Jallo, who attacked Old Dominion University, killing one and injuring 2 others, had connection with terrorists in Nigeria. Now, Moore expressed frustration over his early release that despite evidence linking him with ties to a terrorist group in Nigeria. Now, Friday, Mr. Moore reacted to Mr. Jallo's attack on Old Dominion University on Thursday in a statement on his X handle. The American lawmaker cited a Department of Justice document as sentencing Mr. Jallo to 11 years in prison for providing material support for Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIL, a designated foreign terrorist organization in 2017. Then they say you do that one. Now, the radical Islamic terrorist who attacked Old Dominion yesterday was let out of prison early, despite meeting with ISIL in Nigeria and seeking to aid and abate ISIL in carrying out an attack on our homeland. Now, so in talk. So we can, I mean, this is what he did say. So they don't already link person who basically commits that kind of thing for inside their country, you know, to us and to our country. Now, make a lot of people. Well, moving on to other issues. In Benue State, there was a burial. There was a bit of drama during a burial of some people who BC died for inside an attack where BC happened for Benue State, and where they accused the states of, you know, making it difficult for the people that we died to bury their death. It was a bit chaotic because they say even the mortician disappeared. You know that I think I took that story yesterday. But let me quickly play you this report by I think it's by Trust Television as a news narrative.
It was a sober moment for residents of Bachon community as 11 families gathered to conduct a mass burial for their loved ones allegedly killed in a recent attack. Present at the scene were Reverend Ezekiel Dachoma and American philanthropist Alex Babi, who came to witness the ceremony and support the grieving families. However, tension rose after reports emerged that the mortuary attendant had allegedly been whisked away, preventing families from collecting the corpses. Both Reverend Dachoma and Babi appealed to the grieving community to remain calm and placed their hope in God for a resolution.
I know they have heard that I'm coming here. Whoever has a hand, instead of them to go and lock the bush to stop the Fulani terrorists to come and kill, they are using the power on us. Don't worry. We are going to invoke the power that is supernatural. The truth must be told. Please pray for the president of the nation. His cabals have a hand in which his hand is tied.
Mr. Chairman, you who refuse to allow the victims to bury their bodies, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Chairman? You who literally don't allow people who are suffering to just mourn and grieve and bury their own bodies, you refuse. And I would say that you yourself are more evil than the very ones who have killed those people. Because you refuse the people to have the dignity to just mourn and grieve. Allow your own people to bury the dead in peace.
Community organizers of the burial expressed disappointment over what they described as interference with the burial arrangements. They also claimed that more than 70 bodies of victims killed by the suspected herders were currently in the mortuary, calling on the government to urgently end the recurring attacks.
Earlier, before we have our visitors in town, the local government chairman sent his lieutenants, to come and kidnap the mortician, the mortuary attendants. That we, the entire people of Bachon and our visitors, should not have access to the dead bodies. We have over 70 dead bodies inside this building.
See these people and the corpse in mass, the reason for their deaths will be speaking out. And who came? These people were sleeping. The Fulani terrorists came, ambushed, and killed us. This is not the first time. This is not the third time. This is not the 5th time. Countless times we have been murdered in mass this way, and anytime we bury them in silence, that is how the whole case, everything went silence. And today we decide to make a signboard for what is happening to us, so that the world will start looking at it.
When contacted, Chairman of Kwande local government Vitalis Neji said those mobilizing for the mass burial did not consider the volatility of the area. He added that some victims had already been buried.
Now what? So even for people who go there under attack or we die from this attack to bury their dead, that's still problem. Politics still. And you know, say this politics, and because a bit of tension there between Alex Barber, the American missionary, and the Benue state government, because of accusation and counter accusation. Accusation say, you say you build houses, the houses where you build self now touch houses now you build. The government come begin build their own. And the accusation of Alex Barber say, oh, by the way, you actually said you were going to build a market for 300 million for people of your water. So there has been tension between these two people. And a part of waiting they bring this. So knowing say perhaps Alex Baba go bring the villagers won't bring Alex and Reverend Achimo to the village to come back. I know that the Reverend Achimo has been very loud and outspoken concerning this genocide. So excuse me. Apparently they don't just want that drama at all to happen. And that's why they had to block the burial from happening. And what best way from blocking it to ensure that the mortician know they're available? When the person when they handle the mortuary know they're available, I'm not going to use identifying a dead body, make on a carrying a dead body. Even dead body safe, no feel rest in peace for Nigeria. Even when you don't die safe, you don't feel rest in peace for inside Nigeria. Well, Nigeria's phone line 0817-029-4077. That's the number to call. 0817-029-4077. That's the number to call. Well, I did tell you that Peter Obi went to a school in Anambra State and donated 10 million naira to them. By the way, there was an interview I saw from Alex Obilo's, from Edmond Obilo's page, and I'd like us to pay attention to what Dele Farotimi said there. I'm not only saying this because of this particular interview, but because of another interview where Majid the hero had said that even if the 37 governors, 37 plus FCT now, 37, you know we have governor in FCT. So even if the 37 governors, you understand, decamp to APC, that if there is a free and fair election and the ADC chieftains in this serious, that Peter Obi can still win President Tinubu. That's what Majid the hero said. And that really, touched me. I wish I can get that clip where he said that. I think it was with Symphony he said that. But before then, maybe we take a listen to waiting Dele Farotimi talk for inside this interview with Edmond Obilo. Video credits.
I believe in the character of Peter Obi. I know he's an uncommon politician, miles ahead of the peers with whom he struggles.
You know him well?
Let me put it this way. A person is as much of a problem for the Tinubu hegemony as Peter has been. And the EFCC has not managed to invite him to carry him. The DSS has no business calling him to order. ICPC has not sent him an invitation. And you are dealing with a system that is extremely vindictive. Bola Tinubu is by far one of the most vindictive of politicians, and he doesn't monkey about with power. He uses power. If he has an hammer with which to kill a fly, he wouldn't use a broom. And yet, they are looking at Peter Obi. They can't call him to come and answer one case or the other.
Perhaps they are waiting for the right time.
When would the right time now come? This man has been the biggest bone in their throat for a few years now, and they find nothing to call him, to hang on him. He's no saint, and I don't expect him to be one. I'm not one. But I do have a lot of respect for a man that can keep his head high in the midst of all this madness. Malami bleated. They caged him. The ruffian of Kaduna, that midget, the Elish midget, he spoke. They're already looking to cage him.
Can they cage him, Erufai?
If he has done anything deserving of being caged, I'll be the first to supply the padlock. But Peter Obi is there, he's walking around free, and they can't do jack to him. That should tell you something. If it's only because of that, it should be applauded. If I'm going to vote in the coming election, which I already seriously doubt, but if I will vote, if situations remain as they are, and Peter Obi is on the ballot, I'll vote for him.
Why not sure?
The question is this: what am I engaging with? Am I engaging with persons or am I engaging with programs? Showore, you ask, is he running as a politician or is he looking to crystallize a revolution? If he's running as a politician, it means he's playing politics, right? How well has he positioned his party? Can I take him serious as a political candidate? Has he sold? What are the programs that he's selling? I admire him as a person. I respect his doggedness. But when it comes to politics, I personally do not believe that even his party takes politics serious. It shouldn't be too difficult for a party that deems itself revolutionary to educate the Nigerian people about their objective conditions. How well that party has done that job will reflect in his fortunes at the elections. I am just not persuaded. I wish them good luck, but I'm just not persuaded.
Someday you will join a political party, right?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to find one. The way I'm looking at Nigeria right now, I actually believe that it might very well be that we would have to build a political party from scratch. And it cannot be that we're looking to build a party. We have to look to build a movement based on ideas and then seek to galvanize the people behind those ideas. But the existing political parties have not suggested to me that they have found the capacity to mobilize the indifferent. And the larger percentage of Nigerians are completely indifferent to the process.
Before we round off, was there massacre
at Lekki?
Toge?
Oh yes, there was. Most definitely. I was not part of the organization of the NSAS protest, but I became involved after the fact. After the massacre, I belonged to a political collective in the NBA known as the Radical Agenda Movement in the Nigerian Bar Association. It's called Ramimba. When the panel was set up, our late chairman, Shino Ogunlano, may God rest his soul, we took a decision to boycott that panel. And some of our cadre had placards in front of the panel demanding that the panel should not sit. It was whilst they were there that some of the survivors approached Ogunlano. That was how our collective became involved in NSAS. Because of that involvement, I was the one who personally provided safe houses, paid doctors' bills, in some cases paid funeral expenses. And I also know, and I'm on record, and I'm saying this with all emphasis, the Lagos State government paid 100 million naira in cash, 2 installments of 50 million, both to injured survivors and relatives of the dead. They made it cash because they didn't want any record for it. But the persons who collected those monies are still alive and well. Why were they paying if nobody died?
Lai Mohammed wrote a new book.
What did you call him?
Lai Mohammed.
No, the first name.
Lai Mohammed.
No, the first name.
Lai.
Okay. You finished the whole work. He's a liar. A reprobate, shameless liar. That is what Lai Mohammed is.
He was bold in his book.
Yeah, he's bold. He
Massacre without bodies.
He's always been bold at telling stupid lies. A panel of inquiry sat, comprising, I believe, of 7 or 8 persons. It reached a unanimous decision. There wasn't a single dissenting voice amongst all. And a retired AIG was sat on that panel. Justice Doris Okwobi served on the bench for almost 30 years before retiring. She was the head of that panel. Lakanu, retired DIG, was on that panel. There were 2 directors from the Ministry of Justice. I believe both of them have become judges in Lagos State today. They sat on that panel. Shegun Awosoya Sega was on that panel. Rino Douala was on that panel. Unanimously, they agreed there was a massacre.
Crazy. I just thought that we listened, especially to that P2B's aspect of the conversation, as well as this particular response or reaction from a response or statement by Majida here. Take a listen to him.
If the ADC has presently coalesced, decide to throw the part of common sense and logical reason as okay, let the Senate have his full time. Yeah. And then the Obiu has said, I will do one term. Okay, come and take the ticket. Let's work support him to win the primary election. And then the northern elements within the ADC go back to their region and work for his emergence. Not that you don't give somebody a ticket and go and sit down. No, you go back there and actively campaign for him. Based on his personality trait and for the qualities that have set him aside as better. If they add that with an alternative ideological leaning, an alternative solution to Tinubu's to Tinubunomics and all of that, if they add that to the personality of Peter Obi, it can portend a strong challenge to Tinubu, even if they have 36 states.
Okay. All right. Nigerians phone lines are open 08170294077. Call the WhatsApp line alone, or you click on the link on the pin post to join the conversation. Make I know as all this matter we will raise today, take do honor for body. What do you think about all the conversations we've had tonight? T.Y. Danjuma, good evening. Where are you? You commuted? Did you commute? You commuted?
No.
Good evening.
No, how you doing? How you doing, person?
I do inside day now. Welcome.
Well done. How's the day been?
Not relaxing like a weekend should be. I wish I'd get more rest, but I'm fine.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear. I sent you a text, so you check it out.
I'll check. I'll do that now. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Precious, I don't tire for Nigeria. I don't tire.
Sorry. If you tire me, I go tire. All of us cannot be tired. Let's just keep
don't tire. Just look at that. Look at that woman now. Look at me.
That mama. It paid me. Oh, I cried.
I don't tire.
I saw this. You see, it takes. I don't know who will see that thing when you go feel for that woman. I don't know. Maybe it could be person who will be saying a murderer. Like will see that video, no, understand the pain with that woman, the pain. And actually lay curses. You see why we feel that curses don't work, prayers don't work.
It works.
We don't pray for politicians, we don't curse them. None of these things.
God is so merciful. He dey give person long rope. I don't know why it be like that.
He went to the Nebuchadnezzar a heart that time. I'm not sure say God see they do that turn, you know. Because that's why we see the heart of kings day in hand and they turn and the way he wish. These kings and where they're around now, we don't give them their heart since. We not say may he kill them, just turn their heart. Let them understand.
Nah, Jesus go cause this thing now. And Jesus go cause this thing. But it good. Because if they do eye for an eye, yes, if they do eye for an eye, everybody for the world for them blind. So, but they're not here. You know, see the one way, you know, see the development with professor by experience and that woman, you know, when the hard facts are there, you know, see what see a show of shame on the two sides, you know. Why not just go there and say, okay, I end this case, no more, you know, I've sorted out the problem with Mr. So and so let us end. Why all this? I didn't say this, I didn't say. When more facts don't come out, didn't you see the guy will come out? We can't say a journalist, Shegun, we can't come out for video. Say the guy they threaten him. The guy don't say the same thing. Say the thing will happen to X, Y, Z go happen to you. How can a man be so callous? And the thing where they scatter my head, we say, where are the agents, security agencies? How can somebody open his mouth, a public officer, repeatedly say go buy, Mickey don't talk him, I will kill you, I'll kill you. This one they talk again, say, I'll buy you. Did what happen? What kind of thing? What life no mean anything to anybody. Children are listening. What kind of human beings are these ones that are our leaders? Some of them don't go abroad though. Some of them school abroad though. They go school. If now somebody will no go school, they talk this, you go say, oh nah, illiteracy, you know, no. This now people who don't go school. Gone back by a life bencher. The other one professor by experience. In fact, you don't add more this thing now. I'm now very dangerous. They think say they're playing God. Give them a few years. And they always remember Mantle, who was deputy senate president in those days, very powerful. Go and read what happened to him in the twilight of his life. Go, you need to read it. They need to read it. They need to read it. Why has died in the UK? So the money to bring her home to come and bury, they no see. He had to stay there for months, and children were begging for money. Senate president. You know, these people, what they do like say God no day, like tomorrow no day. They are looking at today. And they pity them more because when the thing come, now their children are they pity because they no pity themselves, but they should at least pity their children and children's children and children's and that generation. Because when it comes, God will visit the sins of their father up to the third generation. That's the word of God.
Now lie. Any sin where my papa don't do, make God see and with his sin, leave me alone. I don't do anything. And make God not judge the children who I go born with my own sin. No, that's in the work.
Precious, I don't say
not be their children. Not be their children. Don't they take over now? Not be their children.
Precious,
Don't take over.
he leave that thing.
You know, families they don't go far.
Wait,
families. Most of those families where they like saying no.
Precious, you want me to tell you a story? In fact, because time no day, you want me to tell you a story of a PDP stalwart? Okay, make I tell you because I sure people they listen. The man get 3 wives. A PDP man, strong PDP man. I don't mention his name. From Ishekiri, from Delta State. He moved at the peak of his this PDP. No, not PDP. Waiting me this Shagari, not be PDP. Na Shagari this thing. Moving children go UK. The children they go to school, chauffeur driven. Money was coming, money they come. Now suddenly the money develop wings, fly, come out. Wife begin go one after the another. The one go down, go the other one go. Because no money again now. The man couldn't maintain that kind of lifestyle. Return all the children back to Nigeria, came back to Nigeria. He couldn't handle it, he got stroke. But here is the one where I saw the man. He came to my office. I'm not telling you. And who mentioned his name? The children, when they came back, one of them used to come to my office to pay school fees. In fact, I remember when he came for YX school fees, we had to take our newspaper, a pile of newspaper would be like this. After contributing money, we get a newspaper, say go and sell. Yeah, years ago, go and sell, and then the money you make. But that's one side. Now, when the man came to my office to come and see my boss with walking stick, now I see the man face to face. My boss called me because I was the number 2. I sat down with the man, introduced the man to me, and we're listening to the man's story, crying. I mean, this man will be like 70-something then. Crying, telling us his life history, how he made money, how his wife left him, how he fell, and you know what he came to do? He came to beg for money to eat. Let me just stop there because of time. Precious, if you saw
just let me get on the line. Make I quickly talk to this person who's on the line. We'll come back to this here, James. Hello, good evening and welcome. Good evening. Hi, good evening. Welcome, ma'am. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I don't know whether I'm live, but anyway,
you are live. You are live right now. Go ahead, ma'am.
Because I'm watching it on YouTube.
Thank you. So there's a bit of delay on YouTube, but you're live now. So go ahead.
Okay. I really don't care whatever it is. I'm calling from London, and I must thank you tremendously for what you bring. I only watch 2 shows, like every day. Yours is number 1. I watch your catch up when I get back from work at about 5. which is 6 o'clock your time.
Make me cry.
And then I watched this late one. You know, I don't know how to thank you enough, because you bring this news to us. It's not hope. It's probably hopelessness, but you get it. You get it right. The other day, Mike Arnold was talking.
Yes.
Mike
Arnold.
I was so ashamed to be in Nigeria. I was ashamed. You know, two of your guests that you've brought, the guy that is building houses in that community.
Yes.
And then this guy,
Alex Barber.
And I'm like, you know,
Go ahead, please, ma'am.
I'm in Nigeria. Somebody that is not even from your level or from your country helping you, and you are doing this. Precious, God will continue to bless you.
Amen.
God will continue to bless you. And that clip, Farotimi that you brought,
Dele Farotimi.
I watched all the series. If you watch the series, you see that we have Tinubu is not our problem. The problem is deeper. If a Gowon can go and he doesn't see anything, he must be living under a rock somewhere, and they would have given him an envelope. For him to come out and praise what is going on, then there's no hope. It's hopelessness. There's no light anymore. We're waiting for him. Maybe he's coming to London. We shall see. If you see the wastage in his London coming.
What's I go fit do? I hear say they don't even cordon off, some air traffic, land and air and road just for them. If you like say they know saying I want to do something, what's I go fit do? Sama?
In Hilton, we're in Hilton. It's an hotel. We are not using our embassy. They've paid for Hilton for the next maybe 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks. They've got list of people. Communication, this one. It is a shame. The money they are going to spend, all these people and they are bringing them from Nigeria. What happened to our embassy people that have not had work that they are doing since? Can't they use all of them? But you see, there's nothing that is hidden that will not come to light. It will surely pass. Because we are not fighting, we are fighting against principality. Trust me. Tinubu will not live without a fight. That's why when I watch Dele
Farotimi's
thing every Sunday, I watch it religiously. I'm a Catholic. Once my mass is 9 to 10. Once I get back from mass like this, I start watching it. You will see sense in what that guy is saying. We need a revolution. That's just it. Period. I moved back after finishing in London. I moved back with my kids to Nigeria in 2002. Opened a shop because I wanted my kids to have background.
Yes.
My kids went to Green Springs, 5 years of Green Springs, and then I took them to St. Gregory's because Green Springs is the life of the elites.
Yes, St. Gregory now old. What see happen when you carry them go St. Gregory? You want me to face the life where you face?
I brought them. You know what my son said? My first son said, "Mommy, you've downgraded us." I said, "You don't have a level. This is where you are going to be. 100 people in a hall."
Chai.
Padre Peter was like, he was the principal then. And he was a Gregorian. He said, "You, this woman, you carry your children from London. Where your husband? Now me go there, take care of your kids." I said, "It doesn't matter. I want them to see." And the granddad my kids had for the 2 years.
That will shape them. That will shape them a lot. I know.
I'm telling you, it shaped them that even now my kids wake up. You know, in St. Gregory's, you have to wake up at 6
of course. Of course. Dormitory life. Everything they programmed.
There's nowhere they go. They might not be able to speak Yoruba, but they can hear. When they were in school here, I told them, "Don't call my kids. They are Raymond. Don't call them Raymond. Call them Akinkome." So you see, we are doing all these things because you see, we are going to leave them, but not in this country. This Nigeria, we need a revolution. We really need it. Not a bloody one, but as Dele Farotimi said, bloodless. And it might be just stay at home. Everybody stay at home.
We don't get delivered. The disunity amongst us is too much. That's the problem. There is too much disunity. People cannot down their tools and say, you know what, we're done. We can't. There will be saboteurs. In fact, I believe, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm beginning to believe that, you see, Oyibo people know us. They know, say, we'll be the greatest.
They know we can be better.
Yes, they know that we're the greatest sellers. Yes.
Politics of the politicians, he knows they can be bought.
Yes, so the whites understand that we're the greatest saboteur of our own selves. And that, I mean, during the slave trade rather, who will be the people we sell our people, we join, help us sell our people to trading, not be our own people. Do you understand me? Because slave trade wouldn't have succeeded without the help of insiders, without the help of Africans. We all didn't resist them. So we're blaming them for slave trade and all that. Who benefited from it? Our own people benefited off their people's sweat and blood. So the same way we did like right now, the way these politicians are seeing us as their own slave, like this is recolonization by our own people. Our people will not do that. Are you not seeing people crying in Imo State? I didn't even want to play that video that they gave them. You know, they went to do city boy movement. They gave them electronic. People were crying, oh, God bless you. You will not suffer. Some people received that their palliative of rice Ramadan. They are crying and praying. Now these people now go say they will come together down to us. No, now. No, they will not. The Nigerians are not ready. They're not doing that.
The person that knows, or somebody told me yesterday, I was having a discussion with a Kenyan, my boss at work, and he was telling me that, you know, what happened in Nepal, or what that
Nepal.
guy that DJ Nepal. That probably will happen in all African countries where we are going. He said, well, our own never reach you. Our own never reach, because Nigeria, nobody won't die.
At all. But all of us won't go heaven.
Exactly. Nobody won't die. That was Kenyan who was telling me, he said, you never reach. That it's not going to happen. Because the way we're going, even the 2027 rubbish election, you can see it play out. You can see what happened in Abuja.
My only grouse with that election is I do not think there is actually any need for us to go ahead and have an election.
That's it.
And spend the kind of money we will spend. And people will die. Whether we like it or not, a few people will die in that election because it is tradition that people die in all our elections. So it will be very miraculous for us not to lose anyone in this election.
People are going to die.
So that's the problem. So for me, I would have said that, can these people who call themselves opposition just pack their load, respect themselves, say, you know what, no need for election. If I let them protest that, then let there no be election. Let whatever it is that we'll do, let them come to a consensus among them ruling elites that, you know what, Tinubu just continue for 8 years. There is no need. Because no matter what it is, why are we going to spend over $1 trillion? Why are we going to spend over $1 trillion naira for an election that we already, that APC members are coming to tell us that it's already decided? APC members are telling us that it's already decided that Tinubu's second term is done deal and all that. There is no need for an election. No need. Let's just tell people that are in power now to just continue so that we're not going to lose lives unnecessarily.
Exactly. Are we not losing life without election? What are you talking about? The news at 10 on channels today was, while she was giving the news that 20 people were killed, somebody was writing on the comment section, it is not 20, it is 50.
Okay, now. Okay.
So
you see?
They're hiding, the way they are so hiding it.
But that is normal. That is very traditional. It didn't start in President Tinubu's tenure, if I had to say that. And as I said, the same media people where the president call on a pally today. I mean, how many times when they see, I beg you, when you did, how many times when Donald Trump they call executives of media outfits and host them to a dinner or whatever? Does he do that often?
They normally have a press briefing.
No, I'm not talking about press briefing. No, press briefing is different. This is not a press briefing. There was no press, no question. Now just everybody come sit down, make just like a meeting. How many times does that happen? We know, say for Western world, the people will get power, no, they always be best of friends with the media. Now this same CNN where Donald Trump they call fake news, now you go call say you won't get. Do you understand? So I want you guys to understand when you expect that the media would perform some magic. How can they perform magic?
No, but you see, but they're not carrying news. You are the only one carrying news.
I know they're carrying news, oh. Yeah.
No, Precious is very careful. They pack well, they pack well, and it's not depending on anybody. So if you this job is not easy. So those people.
Arise has been the only person that maybe they can't sack is Rufai because there will be public outcry.
The reason why Arise is doing what he's doing is because they have a big man there who is connected to the system. You know the pressures they brought on him to remove this person, discipline this person.
Even publisher, I know him very well. Even publisher, he has his limitations. They know how to. Please don't talk too much. We don't talk too much. I know now. The man was in Nigeria from 2002.
Not be everybody go feel stand that kind of pressure. The small ones, if you talk that kind nonsense like Rufai they talk, they don't deal with them since. But they know fit.
About that guy, you know that guy that Dave Murray is threatening.
Yes.
We will just not see the guy. That's the thing. There was a guy that they said during that the guy said it now that during the course of their media whatever, the guy went missing. One young boy. They now pleaded that the boy, they don't know. He now told them, can you imagine a person told them that they should look at which lockup the guy is. The following day, they saw the guy on the street. They just threw him on the streets. In a country where you can disappear.
So, I like the fact that you had to say this by yourself.
These guys are mean.
You know the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of times I get a lot of insults here, which, by the way, I debuff with the insults, so it's not a problem. When people say, "Oh, Precious, you are afraid to talk. You cannot talk through to power." Let me tell you something, and I'm saying this in the open that if you die, if they arrest you in an African, if an African government arrests you as a media person, they are making you popular. They're doing you well. Arrest is not the option. You will just get missing. And guess what? It may not be the president, the government, or it may not have anything to do with the people. It will just be some overzealous servants who feel like, say, how can this person be talking about my own anyhow? And that's all. It may just be some overzealous people who don't like your face and feel like you remove their bread from their mouths. So you see, you must talk and be alive. You must be very careful. So when people are, especially those of you abroad, say you cannot talk truth to power, I just look at people and I'm like, look at you. Look at you.
When you don't see me online tomorrow, they will know what's happening. They will know you don't disappear. How many people will come out and
unfortunately, our democracy is not ripe enough for people to criticize without consequences. You people can do that in the countries where you are, but it's not done like that in Nigeria. I mean, nobody go talk say because he like your king too much, convex, say, how dare you talk about our king, can't kill somebody. No, they don't do that. It go hard to happen.
Precious, you know what they said in that thing? I'll send that thing, the list of what they are doing in London. You know what they said? In the interest of unity, we should keep aside all party afflictions and come together and welcome our presidents. And they're trying to tell us that we should forget the fact
no cost
that we
problem.
are different
No cost problem. No cost problem. That's all.
That's what they said now. I will send it to you. It's a long list of about 70 people. We go buy hospital. We go buy. Do you know that 36 states is only 12 that has MIR
for Nigeria?
Yes.
Madam, even the 12 we get the MIR. I mean, of the MIR is functional. Thank you, man. Let's not waste your time. Let's forget about that. That's another. Why do you think that anytime our politicians are sick, as little as one serious headache, they don't travel out? Because they know that they can. I mean, we spend billions of naira, not millions, billions in Asoro Clinic, but both the presidents who did before this, it's not good enough for the leaders. It's not even good enough for the Senate presidents and the rest of them. When they are sick, they don't patronize it.
Your light, your electricity, your power is not even good enough for him. He's disconnecting from the grid and he's now using solar. Huh?
All right, ma. Thank you, ma.
Doing a fantastic job. God is the only one that can reward you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma. Appreciate you. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, ma. All right. Okay, you mean person will promise us like don't go join national grid. Okay. Don't come up for the national grid, Abia.
Yes, now if it's good, if the light good, he go stay there now, but he don't come out.
So you know,
say make una carry una wahala dey go. Now be that. Say I wanna know make una carry una wahala dey go.
So the thing is that most times when we do these things that we do, and then we have people who support the government, whether past or present or future government, because they're gaining from it. You know, I don't know whether they imagine. Maybe those people don't. Maybe they need to read or they need to see. They never imagine within a country where they properly governed, suppose they like, and desire that for their own country. It's painful that even Ghana is far ahead of us right now. What make I talk to this Oga? Sorry. Good evening and welcome, please.
Hello.
Sir? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
No, this morning here.
It's okay. Still evening here, sir. Oh, well, okay. It's morning here. It's past over here. It's morning. Go ahead, sir. Remind me your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm calling from the Netherlands in Europe.
You're welcome. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. You see, I have a question.
Yeah.
Nigeria is really going backward.
No.
How?
That is, you're asking me how?
You know, the people protesting, and talking. How can we really take this government
Sorry, excuse me, sir. Sorry. Did you hear Gowon say that the president is doing his best? He has done. How can you say the country is going backwards when a whole former head of state say the man is doing very well?
Wow. How is it going forward? The president is saying the country is moving forward.
Thank you. I'm sure somebody will call in to respond to you.
One thing I don't like in them. I'm sorry, I'm in Nigeria because I'm from Edo State.
Go ahead, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Look, I'm from Edo State. Okay. I remember Oshomole, what he said. Oshomole said, you know, the Edo people, when you give them corn, they are like fowl. When you give them corn, they come and pick it and go away.
All right, thank you, sir. So it looks like you're listening to yourself at the same time talking. So there is that gap and bridge, but I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Tiwa, I wanted to say something. Let me bring it. I know some other people will come ask questions. Now you go there get the signal for the question because I don't want to talk. I don't get straight to talk. Answer Nigeria.
So the caller said something.
Hello, Precious.
Sorry, MC, just hold on a bit.
It's all right, no worries.
Go ahead.
So the caller say from Netherlands say Nigeria is going backwards. So now they are say, how you go say Nigeria they go backwards? When the president say he's doing well, then General Gowon say the president is doing very well. This is not the first time he's going to Asoro. So the man is doing very well. So I don't know. So who they tell us the truth now? Who they lie for inside? I don't understand though. Are you saying that a 90-year-old man is telling lies? You know? So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my brother will answer the question for us because.
All right. Marvelous, please go ahead.
Hello, Precious. Good evening. Good evening to Mr. Duat Danjuman, and good evening
to you,
viewers.
Marvelous.
Yeah, good evening. I'm fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. You see, somebody like that one way they won and they mentioned just now. That person, that one's supposed to care home now. You see those people, they are supposed to be in the care home. Because things where they talk again, they don't be there they talk. Not be there they talk. They are supposed to be in the care home. They're supposed to look after them. Then they take those ones they work out, they tell them where they go. That's the truth. So, like yesterday when Priscilla was online, when Nigerians are ready, we go know.
These people, they go pursue all of them. They go pursue all of them. Maybe if we go dump all of them, put, because they are all criminals. Because the atrocities these people have committed, the people they don't send to their early grave is too much, which we're not supposed to be so. So Nigeria, that's why I keep saying these people needs to wake up. They needs to wake up. Nigeria needs to wake up. Look at
But
there was a video.
marvelous, I beg, no vex. Make I
Yeah.
ask you one question. There's a video where a woman, where they give them some bags of rice. I mean, one bag of rice and in Indomie and all. Where they pray, they even they curse those people. Where they say anybody
That's
will
why.
say.
You see what I tell you just now. Say when they don't wake up, when Nigeria don't wake up, we go know because it give let's say get with it they blow for that Nigeria here. We be say these people don't know their left from their right anymore. They don't know what to be. You see now there's some kind those kind people too. You see we were there outside now. When would they try to talk to those kind people? They go see you as the enemy because their brain. If I say get what they blow for that thing turn their brain, block their brain. They don't understand again. They don't know what they do. They
I
think
know, I
say
know, I
maybe
know they understand you. So you say like Cubana chief now, where be
don't
the
be
head
they are
of
clear. They're not normal. They are not okay. They don't they okay.
Maybe the head of
Because
waiting.
maybe the
they
head
not
of
they
You
city.
know,
not they
yeah, we're talking
okay.
for Owerri today.
They're not they okay.
Huh?
I want to tell you. I
You
won't
know,
even
yeah, the
ask
thing was
something.
Owerri today. See, all the
Okay.
things that all the palliatives that they promise, boys storm there begin drag everything, come out they go.
So
So
are you saying that a multi-millionaire like him say you don't know what he did? I know clear, you don't know what he did.
you don't know what they do. You don't know what they are not okay. They are not normal. They are sick. They are sick. Because you see, evil, yeah. You see, the evil has been so blindfolded them. They don't know their left from their right anymore. It's like a push and start. If they push, then go here, they go here. If they push, then go here, they go here. That is it. They can't think straight. It's like they have no mind of their own to differentiate evil for bad. They've lost their
No vex,
senses.
no vex, no vex. Make I ask you another one question. You know there was a video trending of a woman where they accuse my brother, professor by experience,
We
to
talk
say
on
all kinds of
yesterday
things.
now. We talk on
Uh-huh.
yesterday.
So
What did
the
I
other
tell
day now,
Precious yesterday? I tell Precious yesterday, say, you see that woman here, now two options they give her. It's very straight. It's either you accept the money we want give when I want give you, you will come apologize. Talk everything, say nothing like that. Me everything. Give a written statement, say, see what you go talk. Or what we want do to you, so we go drag and we go do unto you. Instead of the woman was so dumb and so I say, like I tell her yesterday, I not go blame, I not go say the woman they right, I not go say the woman they wrong. Because the truth of the matter is that the woman forget people will come out, if not be the people will stand, will pull mat for that matter, will stand. Because everything was already in everything already in your hand. You don't catch them, you don't hold on for brokers already. People don't stand by you. Because there is no how that guy go fit face the pressure when they come to run. Then you betray these people that stood by you. You collect money, you check out. If not this side you did since that man you don't dey prisoner.
since it don't
So
say.
he don't dey prison, the investigation go start. All the sins when he don't commit, you know what they talk about. He don't dey prison. Then they don't dey drag down to court. Between 1 week, he don't lean, he don't turn to he go that he belle wait till he don't flat.
You go
We
do
know
like
the
Epson.
we know the truth. Okay, look at one video when I come across this afternoon. That this was when they talk say the young ones. We need to start protecting the young ones now before they go corrupt the young ones. This was just 16 years old boy. This was Igbine John. Actually, this Igbine John Educational Center, secondary school for Benin City. Where I don't know if you don't come across that. I don't know the video don't they circulate everywhere since where but these two boys see the way that they match another small boy that they beat them, they match up for grand, they match up. This is a secondary school. According to the latest seniors, they don't suspend that boy. Even the papa, they don't suspend her from the school. They don't expel her from the school, sorry. Then the papa now still come pick the boy. See the way other children come begin they shame them. They shame them, they shame the papa. What a disgrace. Is that not a disgrace? Down in Nigeria, they were even calling on the governor that school should be closed down. Governor we not know he left, we not know this 7 governor, we not know, we not know, we not know he left from his right. Now one can go face that. So that make me even say, the people where they power now, yeah. The truth matter is that they have no, if you look at them, they didn't go to school, did they? Like the one way they now when they say make a complete certificate, can he can he provide the certificates?
Why they do
No.
like this? You see,
Can
people
he?
don't go to school. Stop am.
Can
I
he?
dey go to my Plateau
If you
today.
see the way they talk or
Why you
whatever,
like this?
yeah.
No, we went. Sorry, all of us went to school.
Okay, where is the certificate? Where is the certificate? Is this certificate given now?
You
Is
don't
this
need
certificate?
you don't need certificate for now. Even when you want to go work now, if you want go employment, they know they
Okay.
ask for certificate again.
They know they ask. Okay.
No, they
They
don't they
don't,
ask.
no, they go ask. No, they need to ask. Is it the certificate given now? No. Okay, see Peter Obi this afternoon now when they I think when I come when they lecture some of these children. You see, more like prayer. This now person will be say he want make the country move forward. You see, everywhere he go, everywhere he went to school, he narrates the whole stories. He talked a lot, and he used it was more like a prayer, praying for the children, encouraging the children. Have you seen your so-called whatever come and go do that kind of thing to children? They're not sent. So that's the
Marvelous.
way Nakukuma go.
Marvelous. How just tell me true. You don't see any country at all, even if na 1,000 they be for the country or where you go get your leader, your president.
Mm.
You don't know the school when you go.
Yeah.
From primary to university. You don't know in age. You don't know in papa.
I
You
don't
don't know in
fit.
mama. You don't know
I
where
tell
it come from. You know
I tell
everything
Precious the
about
other
them.
day. I tell Precious the other day, say, you see that one, he not going to even pass vetting. You know when the very first stage, where you want start to the fill the form, where they want to start the form and everything now for that place they go disqualify you. You're not going even cross vetting at all. They're not going even know what that person like you. Even they go pursue you. They will just the way they'll take pursue you. They will just that day they will close your file. But Nigeria.
That one not tell you that one the person don't become governor, don't become senator, don't become that one not tell you say there's something wrong
Something
with
fishy.
yes, for our country, something wrong.
That's
Especially
it.
when you don't go from Jubril. We'll talk about Jubril. From Jubril, you enter this one now, one chance.
Uh-huh.
You know, show
You
you
see,
say
I
there's
want to tell you one thing.
something they wrong with us.
Can I say something again now? There was analysis I did yesterday, some research I did yesterday. When I was going through those documents, as in reading those things, yeah, it's like it looks as if Nigeria's system were designed. If let's say they designed that system not to progress, they designed the system to fail. Maybe say people will go lead, will go feel transform that country as in push that country to the next stage. They make sure say make them not feel get to this seat of power. There was something that Tambua. I listened to Tambua also yesterday. Or let me say this morning, speaking very early this morning, speaking. He said the plan for Peter Obi not to be on the ballot for 2027. That plan started since 2 years ago. Then the second plan was to make sure that decimate PDP, that PDP shouldn't be for PDP not to be in existence. That was the plan. That there were some professors, political analysts, and everything that was as assembled. Their mission was to, as they came up to say, Peter Obi must not be on the ballot. You got my point. Then PDP, the PDP party should be decimated. And if you watch the timeline now, that is what has happened. Peter Obi has finally left Labour. Then look at PDP now. It's something to write home about. That party has been destroyed because their goal is to become one party state. So if you see what is going on, the things that has been happening. So we just need to. Then that's why I would say the Nigeria is only when the Nigeria people are ready. When they are ready, these people will look for a place and disappear. They will the people will run. That's just the truth. And again, just look at what is going on. Every day, one story or the other story. It's one bad news from another bad news. Look at the other, look at the so-called okay. The first of all, even that you remove yourself from the national the national grid alone, it's enough for the Nigerians to take to the street and chase that particular person. Okay, when you took over power, according to them, they said they are producing 5,000 megawatts, right? But today, that 5,000 megawatts have dropped to 3,000 megawatts. Not the insecurity, because the insecurity alone was in an insane country. The leaders that are in charge were supposed to have resigned. They will chase them out.
How
But
many times the grade don't collapse?
don't
How many
collapse.
times?
but nothing is happening. But the people just because Nigeria sat down and folded their hands, they were watching them. So that's why I said to President the other day, I said, "Come, this is your program. They are watching. They are listening. They are watching. You could see them now. The bag of rice, the so-called bag of rice now. I think these people are rejecting it already now. They are rejecting it because a leader that has got nothing to offer. When the people complain of infrastructure, now bag of rice palliative. No healthcare, bag of rice palliative. No school, no education, no school fees.
As they talk, make I just bring others into the house so that everybody just beg their thoughts at once. Make I leave one with the diaspora so that me self on my mouth.
Bag of rice. When anything they complain about that country.
Damaris, help me mute yourself, please. Damaris, kindly help me mute yourself. Good. Go ahead, please. But help me round up very quickly, MC, so that others can just jump in on the conversation. Go ahead.
Yeah. You want me to continue?
Yes, go ahead, please.
So if anything they complain about is bag of rice, palliative, bag of rice, palliative. So Nigerians needs to wake up. Their life is more than their life is what more than.
I don't agree with you. There are problems that bag of rice have not solved, and that's US. Bag of rice did not stop US from entering Nigeria. Why are you behaving like this?
I'm talking about the people, bag of rice, bag of rice. And if the Nigerians go, if they complain, Nigerians go complain. The person where there is power and a bag of rice they give them, nothing more. So it's time now Nigerians they should be using that bag of rice and palliative to stone their face. You demand for what belongs to you. Good life. You need a very good life, a stable and comfortable life. You are entitled to it because Nigeria, that country is blessed. Where are the minerals? The mineral resources. Where is the crude oils? Where are this money? Where are they going? They should start demanding and hold these people accountable because they have been so quiet for so long, so docile. Then these people have taken them for granted. Election is coming close now. You could see them now trying to run around there. Okay, look at something again. There was something I come across in Lagos as well regarding this BLT bus or whatever. But the lady spoke out. He picked up the courage and spoke. To the extent there were some people there who wanted to also fight the lady for why will you do this? Why will you do that? But before I think they heard his voice, they heard what was done. Go before this thing will escalate. Before you know, they brought out the buses. This was in Lagos. Then the commissioner for information even now called the lady, trying to now sweet talk the lady and everything because they knew election is coming. Somebody even went as far as to go raise GoFundMe for the lady. The commission was even saying, "Don't worry, we want to even come and take you. We want to take you, so we'll be going with you, so that they will know that you are with us." Precious, the election is coming closer. That was even the reason why they did those. They tried to do those things and everything. Before you see now, don't you see the governor of the Lagos State now? He was not going to say we want to revive the environmental sanitation and all that because 2027. Because Nigeria should wake up. If their votes do not count, if their vote do not count, then we'll be doing those nonsense they are doing when the election get closer. They've used Nigerians enough. And Nigeria should put a stop to it and demand for what belongs to them. It's time. The time has come.
Thank you. Thank you, Marvelous. Comparable facts. Are you there? You want to chime in briefly before I get to the barriers? Comparable facts. You did, yeah? All right, the Barrys, let me let you jump in on the conversation.
I'm about to pull right, so this thing because I'm on the highway. If it's making it, can take someone else in 2 minutes.
Are you there? Kindly help me mute yourself back, please. Thank you. If you're not there, where you were trying to say something, let me let you conclude on that thing you were trying to say. Looks like Mr. Mop, where are you? I think he's abandoned his phone somewhere. So just go ahead, please.
I can't even remember what it was that I was trying to say. I can't remember, but generally, look at the look at the scene again that we're seeing. People being buried and so on and so forth. It doesn't. Look at the past 1 month. How many senior military officers have been killed, apart from other ranks? I mean, it does, and it just things just go on. You don't hear no flag there for half staff. Nobody they talk nothing, and then the poor little boy will come out. They talk, say this thing is getting too much. We can't take this. They go lock them up. What kind of country is this? What kind of country? People go, they won't go fight, they go ambush them. Who is giving them the information that the army is coming? They go ambush them, kill them. And look at the kind of weapons that they have. Look at more powerful and they were showing it off. Armored cars that they captured, arms that they captured. The fact that they can plan and simultaneously attack 3 or 4 barracks at the same time. They don't fear. Come overpower them. We're finished though. Military barrack. Now they are taking the battle to the military. Not the military taking it to them. And they are so confident. Where's the Air Force? Where is our air power? I know. I don't understand. I don't understand at all, because it's a shame. By now, people are supposed to be resigning. The headship of the military, the national security advisor, the service chief, they're supposed to be throwing in the towel. You don't need anybody, but everybody is. And sometimes you find people shamelessly, they're coming out to speak. What kind of country is this? And then you are saying they are our brothers. People who are killing you are your brothers. So you see, they have taken sides. Because when you hear a public officer who's supposed to be doing his job calling those people our brothers, then it's compromised already. How can he fight the fight? How can he do his job? The people who are killing you, that the nation is spending money to fight, that you call America and Israel and all those people to come and help you, you say they are your brothers. That is reducing this whole thing to sentiments. You can't fight. You're supposed to. In fact, if not me, at that day, I fire you immediately. Because if it's your brother, you're not going to fight your brother. That's what you're telling me. Precious, I don't tire. Honestly.
The Barrys, are you back? Let me quickly let you drop your thoughts.
Yes. Good evening, TY. Precious, good evening. You try to be small.
Thank you.
I'll keep forward for you. So, it gets something. TY said something about. You are very skeptical about the way these politicians, their children are coming in. I have a personal experience with one of them. TY mentioned the man's name, very high top senator, right? As I speak to you, the son went to his community to contest to go back to get into House of Assemblies. You know how many votes did the guy get? 2 votes. He votes, and the person will carry in placards or flyer to show saying this with this. Very high Senate deputy president, I hope you know. The thing, that means they denied his children. Even as I speak to you, the children cannot get in their own village. And they have plenty of money. One of the son deprived me of the program where I carry come for Nigeria, where for employ close to 1 million youth. because of he wanted to be the head of the organization. I told her, I said, bro, can you just learn from me? I worked on this thing for years. Let me just implement the thing and then you can take off from there. He can't gather boys. Boys don't know go school, they carry it and they come do. So I'm only saying it to say, I know they fear their picking. We know their papa history. They cannot do worse than that. So no fear their children whether they enter there. Look at their children. Show me one of them where they are picking. See, you they would say now, if I picking, they can say one thing and they disappear. They can never be like their father. I'm not afraid of their children though. We know their parents' history. We know their antecedent. We know they can never. They don't go free work. Because the time don't change. Time don't change. Their children can never be like them. So I just want to share that with you. No, me, nobody they fear they're picking them. No way. Forget that one. We can come River State in picking Abba now. I know they fear to die again. Forget all that one. Papa they can steal the money and they're picking. No worry. No worry. When they come, hey, I don't want to even talk. No one, I will come. I will surprise you soon. No worry, we know they fear this matter. I made them do what they want to do. I give you 15 years. 15 years, this man, they will not come out. Oh, after Tinubu will come rule again. Atiku, no, I'm not going to wait now. We're just.
Let me tell you, them air fight, Tambuwa, the rest of them, all these people coming up, are they a joke to you?
They're not, they come anywhere. They're not, they come. They're not going to fit. It gets what in they do. You know, see, who would have believed that Airfire go there for jail for Nigeria? Are you kidding me? Just look very well now. Airfire care. See the wings where that small man being carried. Nobody can touch him. So as much as Tinubu give me 1 billion, so that I know I'm still no go. He don't ruin the matter finish. He don't spoil it. Make it keep the spoiler. Make we let them spoil the thing to where go fit spoil and reach. No worry. I just want to share, no worry. We there. Now small. The only thing that ensure that at least not to educate the young ones. That's all that now my goal be that. Just to educate the ones to the come because now waiting they want destroy. They want destroy school, make nobody there educated. So only their children go there. That lie. Will they go down? Will they go educate the young ones? That's it. So me I'm not gonna come out my foot for pedal until I educate as good as I can. Because that's the only way you can bring these people along. We need to educate, we need to get some right information in their head. And that for sure, I'm not gonna give up. I just to make I join in. I there on the just they try to do some things. Thank you so much. I dey follow. No, I share one link, and the platform through the thing. The bless sister. No worry. It's something make we find way to monetize this thing small because so that Nigerian go follow come because now where they spend money, now they come. I'm dead at. Make we find way will take money so they go come because they're free. They never they come. Once you start to the charge on 1 or 2 things, you go see they go plenty. More monetize them, I tell you. Thank you so much.
YouTube don't tell me self. What did they call that thing? Make I do membership so that I go to subscribe. But I know
we go do.
The purpose of this is purely to educate people. So
forget that thing. We go educate. It's a this thing. Nigerians not they do anything where they need they pay. I don't learn and finish. I don't learn them. You don't try. How many years now for free?
Thank you.
Well done. Thanks.
You. All right. Mob, are you back? Comparable facts. Mr. Comparable Facts, are you there? All right, Tiwa, make I let you conclude your thoughts. If you still have something to say. Marvelous, you still have something to say?
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Let me just what I also had, like I said before.
Please just make it quick so that we just
okay. When Nigerians are ready, we all will know. But like I said, I know there are some APC Agbadorians that are also watching as well. Because sometimes when you see them, the kind of words that come, you could see that is he really touching them, is hitting them. Then the next thing you see, they start reacting with their with their right up. But we know them. So we don't really bother about those things and all that. Like other platforms where we see them, we know them. So it touched them. But like somebody said the other day that you cannot see the kind of evil that is going on in Nigeria. and you will still open your eye wide open, supporting these people. So you too are evil as well. At least where you are, if you're not living the good life where you are, you see how the laws functions, everything goes well, you get what you want. You understand? Then you will not tell me where you come from. You do not wish that same kind of life for the people down there. Then there is something wrong with you. Understand? There's something wrong with you. So because for me, everybody should be okay. Everybody should be better. At least nobody would disturb each other. We all live where you mind your business, do your thing. Everybody do their thing. So that is why we keep saying that these people should wake up. We need to continue speaking to their consciousness and everything, that they should wake up and demand for what belongs to them. So that's just it, precious. So go help us all. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Danjuma. You know, so
yeah, let me just round up because they don't go.
Father, now you go give us grace now, and I wait here.
You know, there's something you and Laura have said, in the past on this platform.
Okay.
And that is that the APC don't give opposition every ammo where they need to win. They don't even need to do any work again because the facts are just there. They don't give them the weapon to destroy them. But opposition, I don't know what the opposition is doing. I don't know what the opposition. Nigerians have tried. But can you imagine a situation where the opposition come out en masse, at least all of them, at least make it get one thing where they unite them, support Nigerians, and let us deal with this issue once and for all. Because every day, you can't look far to see a reason why this government should go. You can't look far. Everywhere, their policy, the thing they do, the indices, it's just there. Now, just somebody or a group of people.
So sorry, Meg, I just take them off from you briefly. This person don't ask this question several times, and I want to believe I had responded to it before, but let me respond again, or perhaps I'll let you respond. He said, what's the implication of boycotting the 2027 election? And I've said this before, not under President Bola Tinubu. He's too much of a politician for you to rubbish democracy where he is, or for you to make rubbish of his plan. He thinks like 2-3 steps ahead of you. See, that's why people keep saying that he's a master strategist, because he understands the game. And I'm sorry to say, politicians are always very clever, as in core politicians. I don't want to say that they think like thieves, but that's not to say our president's a thief, but they're very clever. Then they already draw the map. Look at the loopholes, like if we exit from here, what's the likely blockade? And so what's how we fit use maneuver that blockade like that. So they plot their graph very well. There is no way anybody can boycott election under President Bola Tinubu. But you know why? In get other political parties we already in get stronghold on. When go just tell them, announce that you're not part of the boycotting and you participate. As long as there are 2, 3, 4, 5 other political parties apart from APC that is conducting the election. If the major ones like me, they no do. Election don't hold, presidents don't come out. Law recognize them. So people don't understand. So boycotting is not an option because he plants loyalists for almost every political party. That is the brightest thing. That's why they said in game. He's got his game. So forget about boycotting. It's not gonna work. Please.
If you boycott, you are giving it to him on a platter of gold.
It's like your own business. You want
so there's no you have to oppose him. They are G3 already. You can see they are G3 now.
It's unfortunate, just like we said, that the opposition no just know waiting them he just do right. Maybe because all of them are the same thing after all. So they are better of a feather. So just now waiting make them not really know what to do. Because I never see any administration where people don't live in so much pain and penury and hardship like this administration. And we get a lot of things where they go use demarket them like this administration. You understand? And the opposition, they're too weak to use them. Nobody even wants to talk about the real deal, which you and I know that I cannot see. People are not talking about it. They're not making a point of issue. Things that can never happen anywhere in the world. They're not making it enough.
There are people now. There are people now who get your ears. They're waiting for you to move There are people here, outside who are waiting now. They are pushing it for you, but you are not making. What stops them from doing the same thing that APC did? Go and meet Trump. There are people, go and meet those representatives, not just individuals where they go on their own or people from Benue, or go as a political party. Some of the Obi article, what is it? Go as a group to say, listen, this thing where would they talk when are they hear? You don't pass, be careful. This is the situation, why can't they coalesce and say, listen, this is how serious this thing is? And we want you to put your foot down on the ground.
I think the person is asking the international community. I think it's time you stopped imagining that there is one Jesus and a white man that will come and save you. Please, the international community will not do anything. I think some of those things that Mike Arnold said here should actually be a pointer to us, pointing towards the fact that nobody will come and save you. Remember what he said when he said secession? He said, "No one hear that kind of thing."
No, but there are people who are showing interest in what's happening in Nigeria.
I know. I'm not saying that they're not showing interest, but I don't. Yes. Tinubu is not oblivious of that. Hello. He's
also doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. He has done it before. Yes, he's doing the same thing.
You don't understand me. He is not oblivious of what are the powers and the limits of the powers of the international community. That's exactly what I'm telling you. So because he knows that, once he don't get substantial amount of opposition to support, he could just be like saying an internal quarrel for within our country. Political parties participated in the election. They participated. Did they or not? International community no fit come tell us which particular parties wey dem for like may participate before dem go know say na election we get. They can't tell us that. Do you understand?
No. Listen, in the international community, have representatives. They have NGOs. They know what's happening. But they're not going to fight your war for you. But you have to wake up.
No, so the guy is saying, I think he was responding to what I said about, the president may not allow that issue of boycotting the election and all that. I think, and then he said that, how about if the international community picks it up from there? And I'm trying to say that they will not do so much. If it's about boycotting the election, they may have little or nothing they can do. You know the reason, for obvious reasons. Because if you come there like say they partisan, and the international community cannot risk to be to stand that opportunity or to be seen as interfering in our internal democracy in Nigeria. You know that's not part of their modus operandi, so they will not agree to that. Whatever they would have to do, they could do. I mean, the way we know will be like say they interfere for inside our democracy. That's
no. There are grounds. There are individuals who are already interfering, and there are grounds for them. They see an opening. They have been looking for a way to come in. They see an opening, but you have to, you also have to come forcefully to say these things that you have been hearing. This is the true situation. This is how bad this thing is. This is what has happened to us. This is what we are trying to do. We have been emasculated. You need to press all the buttons that you need, apart from doing your own work at home. You use everything that you have to get what you want. That's politics. That's why some people believe in Machiavelli. Some people you need to put this pressure, because if you know what the pressure, the fear of certain people now, what is doing, in our politics now, there are certain people who don't relax now. They are afraid. They can't say too much. They're because they don't know what's happening. You need to do your work. They're not doing enough now, and I think Laura articulated this, properly when he spoke for a very long time, articulating this point. How many? You just have barely 1 year remaining. We don't see action. If you are still hoping and thinking that, we'll go through the process and we'll go and vote and you protect your vote and so on and so forth, you are not dealing with the same people.
Thank you.
You are not dealing with the same people.
Thank you, Ogati White and Juma. Appreciate you.
Thank you, my brother, my sister. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for all that you're doing.
I can become a brother at the same time. It's all right.
Oh Lord, Nigeria is a case, but what can we do?
I'll respond to your message right away. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
I won't say have a good night rest. Now I know say the rest. You have to find time to the rest. Find time to the rest. Not let Nigeria matter. Carry you. They go rest. Okay.
I my best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Good night and God bless you. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you. That's the size of our package this evening. Thanks to everyone who's made it possible. You know, it's always a pleasure to bring you guys the stories. But in all of this, remember that he who worries about Nigerian problem and runs away lives to worry another day. So protect your mental health. And by the way, I and some group of ladies launched a show that it's not kicked off fully, but we're still doing the preliminary levels. But we'll be live tomorrow, 2 p.m. as we talk about things we get other issues, not be politics, so just things to step down, laugh about, and merry about. I love you guys and appreciate you big time. Good night and God bless you. Remember to protect your mental health because wahala need to finish at all. See you tomorrow afternoon and also tomorrow evening with Prince Francis Chibaka. Good night and God bless you.